Imagine we need to.
Once again, if there is anyone here who is new to Balavihar this year, please mark 00 before your name. Rename yourself as 00 your name.
And if we don't get you this time, don't worry about it. We will get you next time, okay? Because we have about 19 families that are brand new. So depending on time, we'll try to acknowledge as many as we can.
Why don't you tell them what we are planning to do with the new kids so they know what we're doing?
Yeah, so new kids, you just need to, we will spotlight you. And we just ask that you tell us your name. And especially if you're from, just let us know what city you're from. If you're from Alabama, Mississippi, we have some that are coming in from Cumming. So wherever you're from, please let us know. And we are just, that's all you need to let us know. You don't need to let us know anymore. Oh, and what grades you're in. So that would be helpful. Please let us know your grades. Okay, one more minute. We'll start.
Geeta ji, is Raghuji going to be joining on your computer? Is he not?
So he's there, but you have not made it into 00. He's already
Yeah.
there.
Hold on, I see him here. Let me make him co-host now.
Okay, Geetaji, I'm going to go ahead and spotlight you.
Hari Om, everyone. So we are ready for our virtual assembly. Everybody, please sit on the floor if you can. If not, if you are sitting on the chair, that is fine also. But pay attention when we start chanting the Oms. No playing with the balls or looking here and there. So have your spine straight.
And everyone, please put your videos on. We want everyone's video on. Thank you.
Close your eyes gently and let us all chant 3 Oms. Wait for the second one until everybody is finished. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
You're on mute, Shrihan. Shrihan, you're on mute.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
May He protect us both. May He nourish us.
Can you start from the beginning, please, Shrihan? Start from the beginning.
May He protect us both. May He nourish us. May we acquire the capacity to study and understand the scriptures. May our study be brilliant. May we not travel at each other. Om, peace, peace, peace.
Thank you.
Hari Om. Since it's Purushottama month, Purushottama Mass, we are going to sing a bhajan on Balaji. Please make sure you're muted and please make sure that you sing along. Srinivasa Venkatesa
Srinivasa Venkatesha
Shrita Jana Paripala Govinda
Shrita Jana Paripala Govinda
Tirupati Girivasa Govinda
Tirupati Girivasa Govinda
Garuda Vahana Govinda Govinda
Garuda Vahana Govinda Govinda
Govinda Govinda Srinivasa Govinda
Govinda Govinda Srinivasa Govinda
Govinda Govinda Panduranga Govinda
Govinda Govinda Panduranga Govinda
Govinda Govinda Pandarinatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Pandarinatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Vitthalanatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Vitthalanatha Govinda
Srinivasa Venkatesa
Srinivasa Venkatesha
Shrita Jana Paripala Govinda
Shrita Jana Paripala Govinda
Tirupati Girivasa Govinda
Tirupati Girivasa Govinda
Garuda Vahana Govinda Govinda
Garuda Vahana Govinda Govinda
Govinda Govinda Srinivasa Govinda
Govinda Govinda Srinivasa Govinda
Govinda Govinda Panduranga Govinda
Govinda Govinda Panduranga Govinda
Govinda Govinda Pandarinatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Pandarinatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Vitthalanatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Vitthalanatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Srinivasa Govinda
Govinda Govinda Srinivasa Govinda
Govinda Govinda Panduranga Govinda
Govinda Govinda Panduranga Govinda
Govinda Govinda Pandarinatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Pandarinatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Vitthalanatha Govinda
Govinda Govinda Vitthalanatha Govinda Srinivasa Venkatesa ఏడుకొండలవాడ వెంకట్రమణ గోవింద గోవింద.
Okay, children, turn to page 27. Let us do the Guru Stotram, the first three and the last one. And everyone should chant. It is not just for watching. Okay, so everybody should chant, but mute it, but you chant loudly and clearly. Let's go. अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव। Stay just like that. Close your eyes. Let us chant 11 times. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. As you're chanting, imagine white petals, rose petals are showered from heavens on this whole earth, bringing peace for each and everybody's heart and happiness. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. 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 Offer your prayers to the whole world to be happy all the time. Hari Om.
Hari Om, everyone.
Hari Om.
So we'll have a little prayer. Om. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Our Puja Gurudev had said, culture expresses itself in our thoughts, words, and deeds. Culture is an expression of the traditions and values which we hold as our own character. It's those traditions and values which were passed down by our ancestors through our parents or grandparents, and which they so beautifully preserved and gave to us. We have recently completed the period of Pitra Paksh, where we worship the ancestors. But we do not only worship the ancestors by offering pinda and all of the rituals, preserving these things. We worship the ancestors in a much greater way by preserving and practicing the tradition and the culture which they passed on to us. See, our ancestors many times had to fight to preserve the culture. In India, so many temples had been destroyed. Recently, we've rewon the Rama Janma Bhoomi, such a beautiful thing. Not only in India was there a fight to preserve our culture, but also here, all of us who now live in the Western world, in America or Trinidad, our ancestors, our parents, our grandparents had to bring this culture with them. And they have now helped us to preserve our sense of self, self-esteem, our values through this culture. In Trinidad also, we are fourth generation of Indians in this country. And they had petitioned the government. Now Diwali is a national celebration, national holiday, where everyone gets the day off to light diyas and enjoy. In the times of Holi, every single field that is open is filled with people and color. During Navaratri, people play their bhajans loudly and no one stops them, just like in India when we walk through the streets. This is what happens when culture is preserved beautifully. But how did this happen? The ancestors very pristinely kept the culture. But the next generation, us, we also took it up and we took charge of it and we said, we are going to live this, propagate it, make it better even. This is our role now. That which has been passed to us, we must make it better and pass it on to the next generation. And in reality, this is the perfect way to actually worship the ancestors and to worship Bhagwan by saying that I will live by those principles which you held as highest. I will live by them and I will stand by them. See, when we do pranams, in our culture we do pranams. We bow at the feet of the gurus, of our elders. Why do we do this? We bow at their feet because it is symbolic. Your feet are what you stand on, what you stand for. What makes you stand proud are your feet. And when we bow down to those feet, we are saying, I am bowing down to everything that you stand for. The culture that you have preserved. That higher life I want to live by also. And this is how culture is preserved. And in this way, we worship the ancestors and we worship Bhagwan also. But as we do this, we must make this a work of beauty, a worship that is beautiful. And Puja Gurudev, there's a story also about Swami Chinmayananda where he expresses this same idea of beauty in preserving your work and offering it to God. So I'll share this short story. On one occasion, Robin Thompson was mailing some of Swamiji's correspondence, but did not have any envelopes of the correct size. She solved the problem by taking a larger envelope and folding it over at one end. Swamiji saw what she was doing and said, no, that's not the way it has to be done. And Puja Gurudev then showed her how to do it. He carefully cut one end off of the envelope. He fashioned a flap to fold over to close it. This procedure took a long time, but Swami Chinmayananda was determined that the task be done right, not just expeditedly. Then Gurudev said, this is God's work. It must be beautiful. So the lesson we learn from this, as we preserve our culture, our traditions, we must think of it as though we are doing God's work. And we must let it express through our thoughts, words, and deeds. This is how we uphold the culture. And it must always be a work of beauty, because it is God's work. It must be beautiful. Om Shri Chinmaya Satgurave Namaha. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Thank you, Jyoti ji. For all our new families, I would like to introduce Jyoti ji. I know many of you have already interacted with her, but there are many new families that have joined Balavihar this year. We have about 20 new families. And Jyoti ji is our brahmacharini that is going to be with us, hopefully sooner than later. And right now she is in Trinidad, and we're so fortunate that we can have her via Zoom, and she can join us every week. And she had her first satsang with Chinmay Mission Atlanta yesterday and Jivana Sutrani. And we were very fortunate to have Jyoti ji join us for our first satsang. And please, everyone, take advantage of her being able to be with us every week. We have sent the flyers out in the weekly email, and we will continue to do that every single week. Just join from 11 to 12 o'clock every Saturday and enjoy and bask in her bliss. So please take advantage of that. And then also I wanted to introduce everybody to Raghuji and Geeta ji. As you just heard, Geeta ji is our spiritual guide, the person that helps us to run everything at Chinmaya Niketan. And we are very fortunate to have her. And she's been with Chinmaya, Raghuji and Geeta ji were the founding members of Chinmaya Mission Atlanta in '96, I believe, Geeta ji, right? And so as you heard Geeta ji just now, and you will be hearing Raghuji in a little bit. So thank you so much. I wanted to at least introduce the three of them, because they are the ones that make things go with our Balavihar and with Chinmaya Mission Niketan and Atlanta as a whole. So thank you very much, Jyoti ji.
And the person who is speaking just now, Seema Jani, is our coordinator. She is our go-to lady, where we all go to her whenever we need anything in Balavihar. So she runs the Balavihar coordination for Chinmaya Mission Atlanta.
Thank you very much. Chinmaya Niketan. We also have
Niketan,
another
yes.
Balavihar, Chinmaya Niketan. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in all the new families. And again, I apologize if we're going to be missing any this week, but what we will do is we will get as many as we can this week. And hopefully you all upgraded your Zoom account so you can see all these individuals on one screen. And let's see, who else do we have? Did I get everyone? I think I got everyone. Let's see.
Quite likely, Seema. They are all marked 0, yeah.
Yeah, I think just make sure that I got everyone, please, Ram. Okay, so please introduce yourself. We are so excited that you are here joining us. Please introduce yourself, your name, and the family and the kids' names and what grade and where are you situated? Where are you sitting right now and joining us from? So please, can we start with Aditi Ashok and Amrita, please?
Hi,
Hello.
my name is Aditi Ashok. I am in 8th grade. We just joined Balavihar this year, and we are coming in from Atlanta.
You guys are incoming, correct?
I'm in Hari Om. I'm Amrita Ashok. I'm in grade 3 and I'm sitting You're inside my house in Atlanta.
Wonderful. Well, we welcome all of you. Thank you very much for joining us. I know you guys are not very far from us physically, but it's wonderful that we can all get together this way. Wonderful. Aishani, are you going to talk about yourself? Or you got your mom there? Okay, go ahead. I think you need to, okay, you go.
My name is Aishani PG Kala. I'm living in Cumming from Georgia. Kindergarten.
Wonderful. Well, welcome, Aishani. We're very happy to have you with us. Very, very sweet.
We
Thank you.
see your mom.
Yes.
Oh,
There you go.
there we go.
Welcome, Mama. Welcome for the family.
Okay, now we're at Akshara. Kaushik, you going to say something?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm Akshara Koshik and I'm in 00 grade.
No, you're in grade
Grade 1.
Okay.
one. You live in Alpharetta.
And I live in Alpharetta.
Wonderful. Well, welcome. You're not very far from where I live, so good to see you. Thank you. And Mom, what about you?
Yeah, and we live in Alpharetta.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You know, we have adult classes for the parents, so please, all the parents, take advantage of that. Divya? Divya Shetty? You're our newest student. You're not muting yourself. There you go. We can't hear you. Still can't hear you. And check your microphone.
We will get back to Divya.
We can come back to you, okay? If you want to work on that. Jishnu? Hariom? Welcome. You want to tell me about yourself? There you go. Can you unmute yourself? Okay.
Say Hariom.
Hariom.
He's Jishnu and I'm Aparna. We are from Jackson, Mississippi. He's a
Wonderful.
preschooler.
So you are the nephew of
Yeah.
Umaji, right?
Yeah.
Well, wonderful. We're so happy that you're here from Mississippi.
Thank you.
How wonderful is that?
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you. Say Hariom.
Hariom.
Hariom, Hariom, so sweet. Skanda, who do we have next? We have a family down here.
Hariom. My name is Skanda. I'm the grade I am in 2nd grade, and I am from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, wonderful.
Hariom. My name is Sista.
Hariom.
Hariom. Hariom, so glad you guys can join us. We're happy to have you. Very happy to have you joining us from Alabama. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shrihan? Go ahead.
Seemaji, is it Srihan Prabhala? You might want to say the last name, sir.
No, Labala? Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my
That's
dad.
okay. You could just tell me. You don't need your parents there. You go ahead. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Shrihan Labala. I'm in 4th grade and I live in Lilburn, Georgia.
Okay, well, welcome, Shrihan. This is your first year, right?
Yes.
And Dad?
I'm Shrikant. We are doing our second time actually.
Oh, okay. Well, you
we
get to
were-
introduce yourself. How about that?
Yeah, we were here about 3 years back and we came back again.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you for coming back. We're very happy that you've joined us back again. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Okay, so Divya, are you ready? No, not working. Yeah, Divya, we still can't hear you, sweetie. Yeah. Okay, Divya, why don't we do this? When we have our next assembly, we'll ask you to come on at that time. Is that okay? Is that good? Okay. All right. Thanks. Thanks. Well, and we have many more families, as you can see here. We only have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, and we have 18 new families. So we will get you next time around, and we'll slowly introduce all of our families. Okay? Thank you very much. Now let us go to Raghuji.
Bye.
Bye. Hari Om. See you next time.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Raghuji.
Okay. I just want to mention of a wonderful Gnana Yagna coming in October. Most of you might know Swami Ramakrishnanandaji. He is from India. He has been coming here every year for the last several years. But because of COVID, he is not able to come. But we are very fortunate that he is going to join us in October for 5 days, from October 12th to 16th. And he is going to talk on Bhagavatam, Navayogi Prasangam. So make it a point to put in your calendar and attend it. It is completely free. You don't need any reservations, registration, and make sure you forward this flyer that you are getting it from weekly emails to all your friends and encourage them to join. Okay. Only other thing that I want to say is for all the families, please make sure you vote and use your citizenship power to make sure you vote. Okay. Every vote counts, and it's very, very important that we do our civic duty. Thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you, Raghuji. Hari Om. Thank you. Okay. Why don't we stand up for the pledge? We had something else we were planning on doing, but we're putting that off till next week. So let me, a second, Akil, let me get you on. Muraliji, can you get Akil on? Akil Durgash, he's going to be doing the pledge. Okay, I got there before you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Everyone, please stand up for the pledge. Right hand on your heart, left hand by your side. I believe it's page 9 in the Stotra Sankalanam, the pledge, and we'll chant. Okay. Yeah, and we'll chant together, okay? So, we stand as one family, bound to each other with love and respect. We serve as an army, courageous and disciplined, ever ready to fight against all low tendencies and false values within and without us. We live honestly, the noble life of sacrifice and service, producing more than what we consume and giving more than what we take. We seek the Lord's grace to keep us on the path of virtue, courage, and wisdom. And may thy grace and blessings flow through us to the world around us. We believe in the service of our country is the service of the Lord of Lords, and devotion to the people is the devotion to the Supreme Self. We know our responsibilities. Give us the ability and courage to fulfill them. Om Tat Sat.
Thank you, Akil. So there was a question here about birthdays, and we will, the way that we're going to be doing the virtual assemblies, just so everyone knows, is it'll be every other week. So week before last, we had our first virtual assembly. And at that time, we recognized all of our birthdays before September and then all the way through September. That was the plan. Now our next virtual assembly will be in October. We'll have 2 in October. So at that time, we will recognize our October birthdays and possibly our November birthdays. We'll have to see. So just to let you know, so that we keep the assembly moving quickly, we will be doing that at that time. And it was very nice to see everyone wearing their house t-shirts, their house colors. I saw a lot of Matsya t-shirts out there. So either they got their t-shirts first or they did a good job of getting their team to wear their t-shirts. So let's keep on the team spirit, and there'll be a nonprofit type of a work, something that's going to be thought about, something to do. We always do a volunteering program, so there'll be something that we'll be thinking about. So, and of course, social distancing, etc. And so thank you very much. And let's have Prema. We'll have Aarti from Prema's place. Sumati ji, ready?
आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की
Please stand.
ये रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरती सद्गुरु की चरणों में उनके शांति समाए शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाए पाप ताप संताप हरण की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की वेद उपनिषद गीता को गाया धर्म सनातन फिर से जगाया शुद्ध नीति प्रीति शंकर की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की सिद्ध बाड़ी की तपोभूमि में नित्य विराजे गुरु हमारे भक्त हृदय आनंद स्रोत की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. We'll now do the Ram Arti. मंगल हारति सिय रघुवर की दशरथ नंदन जनक सुता की भरत लक्ष्मण रिपुसूदन की रघुवर अति प्रिय पवन तनय की मंगल आरती मंगल मातु पिता गुरुजन की सुंदर अवधपुरी सरजू की सेवक साधु सखा पुरजन की जनहित निरत सदा रघुपति की मंगल आरती मंगल नित नई राम कथा की राम नाम जन जीवन धन की मधुर मनोहर मन भावन की प्रीति सिय रघुवर चरणन की मंगल आरती मंगल आराधन साधन की समझम नियम ज्ञान निर्मल की मंगल आरती तुलसीदास की राम हृदय अति कोमल की मंगल आरती सिय रघुवर की दशरथ नंदन जनक सुता की मंगल आरती मंगल आरती। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिये वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। नारायणायेति समर्पयामि।
All right, everybody log off and go to your individual classes. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.